of cooperation. He said people must be ready to prevent, prepare and respond to the next health emergency. Modi said that in India, the government is following an inclusive and holistic approach. He said the government is also expanding health infrastructure, promoting the traditional system of medicine and providing affordable health care to all.
Friends, Gandhiji considered health to be such an important issue that he wrote a book. He said that to be healthy is to have one's mind and body in a state of harmony and balance. Indeed, health is the very foundation of life. In India, we have a saying in Sanskrit, Arogyam Paramam Bhagyam, Swastham.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur today jointly inaugurated the Youth 20 Summit 2023 at Rudraksha International Cooperation and Convention Centre at Varanasi. Today is the second day of the four-day Y20 Summit. The Youth 20 Summit has been organised by the Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports under the framework of India's G20 presidency. The Y20 Summit is the culmination of various meetings, including inception meeting at Guwahati, pre-summit at Leh, Ladakh and various Jan Bhagidari events conducted across the country in the run-up to this main summit. Around 125 delegates from G20 countries, guest countries and international organizations are taking part in the summit.
The challenges that are not limited to a single country or region, they are shared by all of humanity. The Y20 Summit provides a platform for these young people to work together, find common ground and devise collective solutions to tackle these global challenges.
In more national news, Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India has become the world leader in the fight against climate change and global warming. Addressing the gathering after planting the 4 crore saplings at Central Reserve Police Force Group Centre in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh, Shah said this plantation drive will help to mitigate the impact of global warming and carbon emissions. Shah added the government has started various green initiatives to deal with environmental challenges. Shah said the mission life launched by Prime Minister Modi has got a resonance in the world, which gives the message of mindful consumption.
इसको एक चैलेंज के नाते लिया, कार्यक्रम को मन से लगाया, वृक्ष को अपना दोस्त माना और इसको ढंग से बड़ा करने के लिए अपने समय में से समय निकाला और आज मुझे बहुत आनंद है कि 4 करोड़वा पौधा वो भी पीपल का मैंने लगाया है.
Union Minister of Railways, Communication and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnav today inaugurated India's first 3D printed post office building in Bengaluru. The post office building in Bengaluru used 3D printing technology with technical know-how from IIT Madras and L&T. The 3D printed concrete building is cost-effective, reduces wastage of construction material and is environmental friendly. Speaking on the occasion, Ashwini Vaishnav said India today has developed 4G and 5G technology within the country. For the first time, telecom equipment has been manufactured in India. It has shown to the world that India can design and develop world-class trains like Vande Bharat.
In terms of this 3D printed post office building, that's the spirit of India today. That's the spirit with which our country is progressing today. Nobody ever thought that India would be developing its own 4G and 5G technology.
The lander module of India's Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft has successfully descended to a slightly lower orbit, getting even closer to the lunar surface. Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO has informed that the lander module successfully underwent the first crucial deboosting maneuver this afternoon. In a social media post, ISRO said that after the deboosting operation, the lander module comprising Vikram, the lander, and Pragyan, the rover, has reduced its orbit. It said the lander module's health is normal. The second deboosting operation is scheduled for the 20th of August around 2 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Deboosting is the process of slowing down to position itself in an orbit close to the moon. Moving on to Northeast now. In Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today had a discussion with stakeholders on the framework to attract investments in the state, develop infrastructure and create avenues for businesses from Meghalaya to flourish. Taking to microblogging site X, Sangma informed that the meeting deliberated on aspects for strengthening regional connectivity and cooperation to facilitate trade and commerce with neighbouring Southeast Asian countries. He said the state government is developing an export strategy to tap opportunities for Meghalaya products for exports, strategizing the creation of infrastructure in land customs stations, including cold storages, cargo aggregation and a digitized trade system. In Tripura, Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha today said Samaj parties of various tribal communities play an important role in taking forward their own culture and tradition. Attending a workshop with Pradhan Samaj parties of different tribal communities of Tripura at Prajna Bhavan, Agartala, he said the role of the Samaj parties is important to achieve the goal of building Ek Tripura Unnata Tripura. Informing this in a social media post, he said the state government has taken various steps to honour them. He felicitated the Samaj parties of various Janati communities at the workshop.
এটা ভোট ব্যাংকের যে একটা কালচার সেটা আমরা দেখে এসেছি, কিন্তু যখন আমাদের মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী যশস্বী প্রধানমন্ত্রী নরেন্দ্র মোদীজি 2014
Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga has said organic pineapples of the state are shining again in Mumbai. Taking to micro-blogging site X, he informed about what he called a remarkable second-time flag-off. On Thursday morning, James Lalsiamlana, Agriculture Director, flagged off 6 vehicles carrying 6 quintals of luscious organic fresh pineapples cultivated by Tuichangral Organic Farmer Producer Cooperative Limited. In the first week of August, C. Lalrin Sangha, Minister of Agriculture, arranged the shipment of the first 5 quintal pineapples shipment. In sports news, Indian grappler Priya Malik won gold medal at the 2023 U20 World Wrestling Championships in Jordan. Priya became just the second woman wrestler from India to be crowned U20 World Championship. Antim Panghal had been the first woman from India to win a junior world title in wrestling at last year's edition. Priya Malik beat Laura Silinkyon of Germany by 5-0 in the women's 76 kg freestyle wrestling final. In a true stamp of authority, Priya went the whole tournament without conceding a single point in any of her matches. Priya has now won both the U17 2021 and 2022 and U20 world title in a short but promising career. Moving on to cricket, India will take on Ireland in the first encounter of the 3-match T20 series in Dublin today. The Indian side will be led by skipper Jasprit Bumrah and the match begins in a short while from now. It is going to be a crucial series for pacer Bumrah and Prasidh, as they will have to prove full fitness ahead of Asia Cup 2023, which is due to start on the 30th of this month. This will be the second time in a row that India will be touring Ireland to play T20 series. In 2022, the Hardik Pandya-led side won the 2-match T20 series 2-0. Indian Grandmaster R. Pragnananda has defeated Arjun Erigaisi 5-4, entering the semi-finals of the FIDE World Cup Chess Tournament. With the win, the 17-year-old Pragnananda secured a place in the semi-finals against American Fabiano Caruana and almost booked a spot in next year's candidates event. The young chess player from Chennai would be the only other Indian other than five-time world champion Vishwanathan Anand to feature in the candidates. In Meghalaya, the two-day Rock the Ribbon Youth Festival 2023, organized by Meghalaya AIDS Control Society (MACS), was held at the State Central Library, Shillong. Students from different colleges took part in the rock band performance and various competitions, which got underway on Thursday. Talking to the media, MACS Project Director Dr. B.D. Cruz said the objective of this Youth Fest was to create awareness among the youth about HIV/AIDS. And finally, in Arunachal Pradesh, an anti-drug campaign was organized under the aegis of No to Drugs and Yes to Sports at Boleng in Siang district. Students were also given sports equipment and made aware of the illicit consequences of drug abuse. And finally, to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi addresses G20 Health Ministers meeting in Gujarat, says government is providing affordable health care to all. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav inaugurates India's first 3D printed post office building in Punjab in Jordan. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.